Hi guys! So today is my first video and day of my 100 days of meditation challenge. I'm happy to say that I actually did get up and do it. Woo! I got up and around like 8 o'clock in the morning, which I was really happy with myself because like I've said before, I tend to get up pretty late. But I went to bed around 11 o'clock midnight last night, which is super early for me. So around 4 or 5 in the morning, I was like, ping, and I was like, no, go back to sleep. So I went back to sleep till around 8, and I got up and I felt really refreshed, which was awesome. And I got up, and one of my goals for this challenge is to not go online until after I've meditated so that I can stay very clear, because when I go online I tend to get very distracted and end up doing nothing. So my goal for this challenge is to not go online until afterwards so that I stay focused. So I got up, made myself a really awesome smoothie, read A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle for a little while I drank my smoothie, and I was feeling really, really good. And I came downstairs. I take a shower, and I came downstairs and I started my 1 hour of meditating. To be totally honest, I don't know how it went because halfway through I fell asleep. Meditating is extremely relaxing for obvious reasons, and I found that laying down was helpful for letting go of what was going on around me. And I did that for about, I'm guessing, about half an hour. And then all of a sudden I felt really like awake and aware of everything, and I kind of turned over and just was like asleep. I like the line in Eat, Pray, Love of when the main character Liz is at the ashram for the first time. Well, it's her first day, and she falls asleep while meditating, and the guy Richard goes, "I'm sure you're the only person who's ever fallen asleep while meditating." And I'm like, yeah, tell me about it. So I found it challenging in some ways, and in other ways less challenging than I thought. I have done meditating before, but I usually do guided meditation, and so this is the first time I was really trying to clear my mind. And I found that breathing really helped. I did do some chakra work, going up through my body, which helped me center. I find meditation is much easier when you are focusing on one thing than just trying to think about nothing at all. So I did a couple different things that kind of focused my mind. Obviously, when you start meditating, it's a lot more difficult when you first start than as you progress through, because your mind gets more and more used to it. I did find that before I meditated, but like this morning, because I didn't go online when I first got up, because I tend to do that. I'm like, oh, what's going on with everyone? That I actually did notice that while I was like cutting up my fruits and vegetables for my smoothie and reading, I felt much more present in the moment. I didn't feel as distracted by as many outside thoughts, which I thought was really interesting. Once I did start meditating, though, there wasn't much to distract me in some ways, to stay in the moment, so my mind did wander a bit. But I think one of the best things about meditating is to not judge the process, but just kind of like observe it. So what I try to do is, if something came into my mind, I'd go, okay, I'm thinking about that, and then just kind of like let it like flow through, instead of like get caught up in the emotion of whatever that thought was, and just be like, okay, I had that thought, move it through, kind of. And that did help a lot. So yeah, that was my first experience this morning. I have the next couple days off, so I'm hoping to kind of get into a rhythm of this. I'm considering maybe meditating as soon as I wake up, which I think would be really good. However, I feel like if I've just woken up, if I lay down to do meditating, I might just fall back to sleep. I really like sleeping, especially in the morning. I love sleeping when it's daylight. I always sleep much better in the daylight. So I feel like getting up and taking a shower and stuff kind of like prepared me for that. So I thought that was really good. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. It was a really cool experience, and I think it will be harder than I'm expecting it. Not because the meditating will be hard after a while, but just to find the time, especially like in the morning, because I think that's going to be the best time to do it. Just finding the time to genuinely have an hour of meditating. I'm considering, and I don't know if this is cheating, but I'm gonna, since it's my challenge, I'm gonna go with it. If I can't possibly do an hour chunk, I might decide to do half an hour in the morning and then half an hour in the evening, which it might actually be really, really nice as kind of like bookends for my day. And also because when you go to sleep, you are in non-resistance to whatever's coming in for you, so like it's a good time to put out what you want and you can kind of just relax into that energy. So maybe meditating in the evening would be really good as well. All my meditation classes that I did are like, I do guided meditation for people, so I would do them in the morning, but my favorite ones were actually in the evening when I could set up candles and have crystals, and the nighttime is a really pleasant time to meditate, I find, so that might actually be really good. Maybe meditate and then do some reading and go to bed, and not have the internet be like the last thing I see, because let's be honest, I'm a huge fan of my internet, and as much as it's not the best for me, I do a lot on the internet having to do with my YouTube channel and connecting with people, especially in the States. So it's definitely something I have in my life. So I'm really just trying to be more structured about it and less just, I'm going to be on it all day. And it does tend to be the last thing that I see before I go to bed. So maybe if I do meditating at night and then do reading, my brain will have a chance to shut down as well. Maybe do that around like 10, 11 o'clock, make sure I'm actually asleep by 11:30. 12 o'clock. That would be really, really great. So maybe I'll try that if I'm feeling like the hour is too much. I feel like I did about half an hour and then I was kind of like, oh, hello. So maybe doing half an hour segments, but having it be twice a day might actually be better, because then my brain goes into that state more often and I don't feel like I have to like sit there for an hour. I don't know. We'll see. I do have a couple meditation songs on my iPod that are about 20-25 minutes long, so that actually might be really good. So if you guys are joining me for the 100 days of meditation, let me know what songs you're using, let me know what your techniques are. I'm really excited to see if any of you guys are interested in doing this, or even if you don't want to do 100 days but you want to try it for a week, I'd love to see if you're doing that. I'm really, really excited. So day one, super excited. I think this is going to be really, really good. So many blessings to you all. Good luck on your challenge if you've decided to join me. Let me know what your techniques are. I'd love to hear about it. My social media links are in the description below. Please like. If you haven't already. I always love connecting with you guys, and it's really awesome. So many blessings. Mwah. Have a wonderful day. Peace.